It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brood Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It is Thursday, August 30, 2018. It's
whoop, whoop.
7 a.m. Yeah, whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Can you believe it? August, just a blink of an eye, and it's gone. One more day in August. We're on Labor Day weekend coming up, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I've got some good friends in from the St. Louis area. I still haven't got to go see yet. I got to go out and catch up with them. They're out at Teal Point.
Oh, they out there camping, or are they?
Yeah, they're recreating. You know, they've got the pontoon boat, the houseboat, and everything else out there. Come down from.
And
Collinsville.
You're in here.
I'd
be out on the houseboat. We could do this from there.
We could, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Wow.
Laptop away, we'd be just fine.
There you go. All right. I'll call Craig and make those arrangements. Anyway, good morning. Welcome to the Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host, along with Scooter Callis, our engineering director. And so we had some good rain come through last night.
We did.
Yeah, some really good rain. A little bit of thunder and lightning. Really nice afternoon. Muggy and hot, but still we need the rain. Drought monitor will be updated here, I hope, before the show ends. They update it at 8 o'clock Eastern time, which is basically right now. And hopefully by the end of the show, we'll get the updated drought monitors. It should be nice to see northern Missouri and southern Iowa.
You'd think it would have came down a little bit, but you never know. Never know.
But they are so dry north that Missouri River in northern Missouri and southern Iowa. It's really, really been bad up there. But anyway, we got some nice rain and things are still green. It's a little bit cooler, and we're knocking on September's door right now.
Now we're getting into that camping weather where they're.
You know, I think September overall is probably one of my favorite months. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. And then in late September, early October, you know, I love the fall of the year. You know,
we went through this whole summer and we didn't do one show on the lake. We should have just taken the equipment, went out on the lake on a pontoon.
Gil, go buy a houseboat. Come on, let's go. I'll get a nasty time. What are you talking about? No, anyway, it's been a good summer, but a hot, muggy summer. And, but overall, been a lot of fun. Anyway, we're drinking Brood Awakening coffee and enjoying every bit of it. Hope you're doing the same thing. Brood Awakening coffee, 3 locations to serve you. As you heard in the introductions, we've got Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, and they stay pretty busy down there in that lobby. They really do. Then you got Balmer Boulevard, which leads into our high school, and of course Highway 62 East Plaza out by Anytime Fitness, the Walmart complex out there. And Mike and his gang are eager to serve you each and every day. The Brood Awakening coffee, they have so many flavors, I couldn't list them all in a 1-hour show, but they've got it. Lattes, mochas, coffees, you name it, they have it. So stop by Brood Awakening Coffee and enjoy the best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brood Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water.
There you go.
You betcha. Morning prayer brought to you by Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, with all our respect, with the utmost in professionalism. And wow, they just bend over backwards to do whatever it takes to please their clients and to make sure that your service for your loved one is exactly the way you want it. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, with all our respect, brings the morning prayer. So let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, I just want to take the time to say thank you. Thank you for your blessings. The rain that has fallen over the past few days has made our area green and beautiful all over again. I thank you for good health, for family and friends. I'm so blessed. My sons and daughter-in-laws and grandsons, I thank you. But Lord, there are some that can't say these things. Some people have no one. Some are lonely and ill. Help us as your followers to be aware of the needs of the others and to possibly be a blessing to them. Help us to pay it forward. And that's my prayer today. Amen.
Amen.
Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, bring you morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes. Morning weather brought to you by Greg's Farm Services, on the farm, around the home, in the community. Greg's Farm Services. Check them out. You can go to gregsfarmservices.com, which is where we're at right now. You can check their store specials and announcements. And buy one, get one half off any combination of Cowgirl Tough clothing and Montana West purses and jewelry items in stock. 50% off the item of equal or lesser value. Be sure to check all this out right here on the website, gregsfarmservices.com. End of season clearance sale on the cedar planting boxes. You can get raised boxes or ground boxes. They range from 4x4 to 4x8. Price ranges from $76 to $165. and bug assault.
That is pretty cool, though.
Bug assault.
You get a bug gun. You
I
get to
gotta go-
shoot.
that thing
you
would
get
be
to shoot
cool.
bugs out of
Oh,
there.
that'd be fun. We could have a bug assault tournament or something.
What more could you ask for? I mean, sit at home watching TV, just shooting fly that comes by.
Boom. That's funny.
There you go.
Check out the Radius E-Series suspension, 52-inch decks, $5,599 or $127 a month. Get 10% off on that. Nope. I'm wrong. Back that up. Edit point. 10% off Moultrie game cameras. I didn't scroll down far enough. My error. Not 10% off on the tractor.
He's a little slow, folks. Just work
It's
with
the
us.
computer. It's a little slow. I got to blame it on somebody. The Flex Rack Garden Hose, 50-foot length, $19.99. Be sure and check out all the store specials and announcements right here at Greg's Farm Services, Midway, Gasville Mountain Home, and out there on Highway 126 between Midway and Gasville. Beautiful spot out there, right out there by the airport. Greg's Farm Services. They bring you morning weather each and every day, where we have 70 in Mountain Home, Harrison, Hardy, and Yellville, all at 70. 72 at Mountain View, 72 at Marshall, 70 in Calico Rock and St. Louis. But it dropped to 67 degrees at Poplar Bluff, 68 at Branson, 69 in West Plains, and only 55 degrees at Watford City, North Dakota.
It's a little cooler this morning.
Yeah.
74 the other day, and then 72.
Yeah, 76 on Tuesday, I think.
We're going in the right direction. We're coming down.
Yeah, we're a month
bit.
out from fall. I mean, believe it or not, we got another month of summer.
Yeah.
You know, everybody says, oh, well, it's the fall of the year school started. No, it's not. You still got a month and a half. I mean, they started on the 15th. You got a month and a half of summer.
Yep.
Literally, when school had started on the 15th. And so, you know, I kind of wish they'd started in September like they used to. Either that or late August. We would, back when I was in St. Clair County, Illinois, we would probably have started school somewhere around 28, 29, or 30. And they do 2 half days to get the kids ready for the schedule, you know, like grades 1 through 6 or 1 through 8. And then after Labor Day, you can hit the ground running, so to speak. But anyway, just my 2 cents worth. National radar shows some showers coming out of Kansas into Missouri. I'm going to hit that stop right there. It's probably the Kansas City area. It sure is on I-70, just a hint south of I-70. More affecting I-35 coming into Kansas City than anything else. And this is the little system that throughout the day is going to grow and move east and southeast. We do have shower activity showing up all the way down to Coffeyville, Kansas on the Oklahoma-Kansas line. Shower activity on I-44 at Joplin, Missouri right now, affecting that highway. And so, while we're in Missouri, we'll go ahead and check it. We'll go up here to the southwest Missouri stop. You can see that shower activity right there, and some of it trailing all the way down into Oklahoma. Nothing right now showing up in Arkansas, just real light stuff that may not be hitting the ground. So I-44 at Joplin, as you come out of Tulsa, Oklahoma towards Springfield, you run out of the showers around Springfield. And the St. Louis stop here, a little bit north of I-70, but mostly just ground clutter and just a light mist, if it's even hitting the ground. I-44 Rolla, St. Louis, I-70 Columbia into St. Louis, I-70, boy, testing 1, 2, there it goes. St. Louis, Vandalia, Effingham on I-70, St. Louis, I-64 to Mount Vernon. Not too bad right now. State of Arkansas will hit the Little Rock radar, so we get the entire state under there. A little bit on I-30 around Hot Springs showing up there. A little bit down around Greenville, Mississippi, just across the river from Arkansas. Some of that skirting the Mississippi River that could be either side of the state line. As you can see, the very, very light indications on the radar right now. Highway 62, 412 east and west in good shape. Little Rock, Branson on Highway 65. Looks like it's okay. Maybe a little bit of light mist on 167, 67 that goes from Batesville to Poplar Bluff out of Little Rock. Interstate's 30, well, like we say, a little bit around Hot Springs. 40, not too bad from Fort Smith, Little Rock to Memphis. And what am I missing? 49 is dry right now. And I-555 out of Jonesboro.
Go back to the national page if you could real quick.
Uh-huh.
And just kind of so people can see the rhythm or how everything is flowing here on the map. We kind of flipped right out of it, so it didn't get a chance to really come up on the screen. So
okay, yeah. You see the shower activity there in east central Kansas, and it's just kind of blossoming. And I don't see, I guess it's more east than southeast movement. But from all the weather reports I've seen throughout the last, 12 hours, basically we've got that chance probably about the time we kick the football tonight at 5:30 at Bomber Stadium. I just hope we don't have any lightning delays tonight.
I hope so. I thought they backed it out for today, though. But
I don't know. Let's check that forecast real quick.
Last time I checked last night, it was only like 20% now. And
Well, right here in southwest Missouri, we're looking at a flash flood watch. Excessive rainfall possible today around the Springfield area. The flash flood watch continues for portions of southeast Kansas. And it says all of Missouri, but anyway, southeast Kansas, in Missouri, Berry, Barton, Cedar, Christian, Dade, Greene, Jasper, Lawrence, southwest Missouri. They left off the southwest Missouri part. But we do have a flash flood watch right there. We'll check the forecast for Arkansas here and pull up Mountain Home real quick. You can see that little green grid there. That's going to be, For today, 50% chance of showers, storms, patchy fog. Tonight, mostly cloudy, low of 69. Friday's supposed to be mostly sunny, high of 89. The heat continues to come back on Saturday, September 1st, 90 degrees. That's not too bad, 90 degrees. Going to be a pleasant weekend. Labor Day, 20%, mostly sunny, chance of thunderstorms. But we do have a chance, 50% chance today.
it looks like they upped it back up.
Yep.
Last night, like I said, I was looking at it, hoping that it wouldn't for football time, but you never know.
I was doing a football game with Bob. We had West Plains was down. I think we had like a 5:30 kick, and we were delayed about 90 minutes due to lightning. That was Bob. Hang on, Bob just sent something here.
Looking at the hourly, at 2 o'clock we're at 30%, 3 o'clock 35, 4 o'clock 30.
Is that what Bob sent?
No. I'm just looking up the weather. It looks like...
Oh, yeah, we may have cleared a partly... Yeah, it may start clearing off by kickoff. Yeah, good possibility.
It should hopefully be.
Yeah, Bombers are playing Harrison 8th and 9th grade at Bomber Stadium tonight, so...
It'll be a good game.
I think so, yeah.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah. Morning weather brought to you by Greg's Farm Service, on the farm, around the home, in the community. Check them out at gregsfarmservices.com. And Arkansas Forestry Commission shows no burn bans as of right now. Wildfire danger is low throughout the state. So it goes. And we'll try to update before 8 o'clock the drought monitor. If they get it done, they're supposed to be updating it at 8 o'clock Eastern time, which is basically right now.
But last time it wasn't. At 7 o'clock, it's usually never updated. So.
Yeah. Yeah. We have to wait till about 7:45 for them to actually put the maps in. And Community Calendar brought to you by Affordable Housing, 870-741-2883. If you're looking for better affordable housing, give them a call, 741-2883. The second annual Cotter Community Block Party is Friday, September 7th from 6 to 9. Join us this year at our annual Cotter Neighborhood Block Party. And the way it works, you get a group of friends and neighbors together. You have a potluck, grill some burgers, enjoy a full-on buffet, get out and fellowship, and meet your neighbors. This is a community law enforcement relationship building event. Come out and meet your neighbors, know the city law enforcement and first responders. This is very important. I mean, this is cool. To host a party, simply get together with friends and neighbors and make a plan. Contact Cotter City Hall at 870-435-2122. Let us know the address for law enforcement and first responders can stop by and say hi and maybe grab a burger while they're there.
There you go.
At least offer them one, you know.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun. That'd be cool. The Enlightened Women's Conference is slated for September 29th, which is a Saturday at Real Life Church at 1326 Rossi Road. It's $30 per ticket, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. All types of subjects discussed. The Pregnancy Crisis Center there, Informed Choices Women's Centers there, Care Center Ministries, the Call of Marion County, Jail Ministry, On Time Ministry, and Care Center Ministries. For more information, 870-701-5078. Baxter County Fair Pageant is slated for September 8th at 6 p.m. Dunbar Auditorium. To register, go to baxtercountyfair.org through September 5th. There's a division for girls aged 3 to 21, boys 3 to 5. For more information, contact Sherry at 870-404-1030.
Talking about the fair is coming up
Yay!
September 11th through the 15th, and as we get closer, we'll start going over some of the events and stuff that they have going on. They have got so much going on at that fair. I mean, you look at this, and it's just loaded.
It'll be fun. I love the fair.
One of the things I do want to give kids a heads up, they're doing a Super Smash Brothers tournament. It's a video game tournament. They're going to be using the Wii to do it, and it will be on September 13th from 5 to 9. It's $2 entry fee or $5 at the gate. You can use your own Wii controller if you're interested to, but you can also call Sherry, 870-404-1030, to get registered for that tournament. That'll be pretty cool.
That's cool.
Watch.
That's cool. Community Calendar brought to you by Affordable Housing, 741-2883. Real quick before Doc Osgood, you know what happened to me today?
Oh, no.
I was taking Pepper out this morning about 5:30. No, it's dark.
It's going to be one of those squirrel.
And I had used this bucket and left it in the garage, and I kicked the bucket today. It's in the garage full. You believe that?
You kicked the bucket.
Yep. Anyway, from the
All
Arkansas,
that for that, you kicked the bucket.
From the Northwest Arkansas Democrat Gazette, get a load of this. CenterPoint Energy, the largest natural gas utility in the state with more than 400,000 customers, has proposed to reduce its rates by $19.2 million beginning in October. CenterPoint filed the request with the Arkansas Public Service Commission on Friday in response to an order by the commission to reduce rates as a result of the federal tax law changes passed in December. Congress passed the Tax Cut Jobs Act and reduced the corporate tax from 35% to 21%. If the commission approves the lower rate, the Houston-based CenterPoint rates would drop 9.5% on bills from October to January and 7.3% in January for a customer with a bill of $100. It'd fall to $90.50 under the first scenario and $92.70 under the second.
There you go.
With that, we're going to take a break and be right back.
You've tried medications just cover up the pain, and you've tried dieting to help lose weight. Before you try something drastic like surgery to get rid of the numbness and tingling, why don't you try a better approach to health? Hi, I'm Dr. Charles Osgood, and at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we heal the whole person the natural way.
At Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we take a hands-on approach to chiropractic care, massage therapy, and nutritional counseling. Our 20 years of service has led to successful results.
When I come in to see Dr. Osgood, sometimes after one adjustment, I have immediate relief. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 adjustments.
I recommend Mountain Home Family Chiropractic because it really works and keeps me pain-free.
Mountain Home Family Chiropractic supports the community by donating to Mountain Home Food Basket and the Lions Club. Request an appointment with us today at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Excellence for your body and frame alignment.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
So there I was, naked as a jaybird in the shower with soap in my hair and eyes when I lost water pressure down to a dribble. I immediately grabbed my towel and dialed up Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service. Jake came right over and fixed my water pressure. Now I can take my showers with confidence. Just call Jake.
For all your sales and pump needs, just call Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service, 870-431-5445. He offers high-quality stay-right products.
Our old burger was only 7 ounces, but now it's 8 with brioche bun and pickles. Comes with its own steak knife, it's really that big. Your best competition is always yourself. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. We're focused on one thing, burgers, ribs, fajitas. Just that one thing, burgers, ribs, and fajitas. We're reeling in our menu because it got out of hand. We had a moment of self-actualization. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back.
It's close enough to 7:20 to say it's 7:20, and Dr. Charles Osgood here from Mountain Home Chiropractic.
Here we are.
And here again. And last time we were here, we did that laser treatment.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Pretty cool stuff.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, like it works.
You've had 2 treatments with it now, and so far, what do you see is different?
It is. I don't want to say weird. It's just. It took every bit of the pain out.
Yeah.
You know. Okay, let's go back. I don't talk a lot of personal history. I had a stroke 13, 14 years, something like that. Okay, so I kind of walked crooked to begin with due to the brain damage of the stroke. And it has affected the hips and the knees.
Sure.
When I take my little dog to the dog park, you know, he's all, man, he's ready to go. You know, he's run. I can't keep up with him. He pulls the leash very tight.
Right.
I can almost keep up with him now.
Yeah.
But the difference between the left leg that we're going to do here in about 10 minutes compared to the right is it feels like it's just straight in line. There's no resistance, no pain, and there's no fear of my hurting it by twist. You know, it feels like it's just lighter than air.
Like the ligaments have relaxed and you've been able to move better.
It's hard to put into words, but for folks that watch, when did we do this? A week or 2 weeks ago?
It was a couple weeks ago.
About
I think.
on the 16th, I think. I didn't know anything about laser treatment, you know, and we've got the device here, and folks will see it here in about 10 minutes. And we're going to do that. I've got my nice jeans on so we can hit that knee.
Yeah.
But for folks that have the SI, it actually, because I was walking crooked, then I showed you that pair of shoes.
Yeah.
My right shoe wears
on one side
like positive camber on a car.
Yeah.
Well, in fact, I called you.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I just, this is weird. I have no pain.
I can't believe it. It's totally different. So
I can walk better, straighter, faster.
Mm-hmm.
It
has affected the SI joint too.
And I have to say that because of my knee pain and because I walk out of alignment, so to speak, and we've been working on that through the regimen that at least once a month.
Adjusting, right.
But I feel that I'm walking straighter, faster, and more accurate.
Good. I'm more confident too, probably.
Yeah. Like I say, when I take little Pepper out to the park, and he's only an 18-pound dog, but man, he's four-wheel drive. He's ready to go to the park, you know. And he stretches that leash. I said, Pepper, you can walk faster than me now. Hang on. And I walk with that limp.
Yeah.
I feel so much better, and I'm so anxious to do the left side.
Yeah.
And then before we went on the air, you saying actually that people can do the SI joint area.
Yeah.
Basically in
the whole SI, both SI joints and the lower back. We do it all because there's 3 lasers that are being pointed at you, and so you can get a big area done all at one time. And so that's each session. You know, we charge you to do each section of the body.
Yeah.
But that whole lower back section is one section. So
and be able to do the entire at one setting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not the left side, center, and right side. It is the entire
whole thing there.
And I want to encourage folks to call Mountain Home Chiropractic 425-4424. Unbelievable.
Yeah, so far just 2 visits. So
unbelievable. I've done a total of 20. No, we did 18 minutes. We did what, a 6 on the show?
It was 12 minutes each time.
Oh, it was 12 each
12
time.
minutes
Okay,
each time.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Yeah. Unbelievable.
Yeah. And certain areas you'll do 12 minutes. Smaller joints you'll do 8 minutes. You know, it just depends on the area that we're doing. But yeah, what I've found so far by using it with the patients is they report all different kinds of things. Some of them, the more chronic they are, the more pain they're in. It takes 4 or 5 visits to start to get at that pain. But then they start feeling it.
So it'd have to be the depth of the inflammation, perhaps?
Yeah, it's just how long it's been there and how much damage is there, you know. Yeah. And so what it's doing is it's photochemically reacting with the cell. The light of the laser is reacting with the cell, and it's causing the cell to function better and regenerate faster. And so actually some people who we've done their SI joints, when they're laying on the table and their feet are hanging off the table, they can feel their feet move and straighten, like they're relaxing those ligaments in there. And basically that's what the laser is doing, is it's causing that to function, improve the function. And they get off the table and say, I can bend, I can move. Same thing with the neck. I've done it on my neck. I've done it on other patients' necks.
Now, how'd you feel with your neck?
Immediately afterwards, I could tell the difference. I could move it better, and it just had more range of motion. And so, basically the treatment's going to be different for each individual.
Sure.
But it is not covered by insurance, but don't be afraid of that, because we have a great company called Verity that will finance whatever you need and charge you a small amount to do it. And it will take sometimes 6 visits, sometimes 8 visits, depending on how chronic I think you are. But what we would do is we would evaluate you when you come in to see what I think it's going to take.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Simply amazing.
Yeah, so far you've seen results just with 2 visits. And some people do that, some people take a few more. It just depends on the individual.
Now, it's not going to take away the age factor, because you do have, when you start getting 60 years old, you've got some...
and if you come in there with a knee that needs replacement, it's there's probably not much we can do there. But when you're talking about just some wear and tear and some scar tissue buildup and things like that, this really does the trick.
My knee pain on the right knee that we did last time goes all the way back into 2013. I was coming out of the minor league score box one time after a tournament. Mm-hmm. And I think it was late July. It was one of the last games we did that year before the kids traveled off on to World Series play. And I twisted that knee coming down out of the box.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I hurt my knee. I didn't think much about it. Walked all around, kept hurting,
Oh, yeah.
And it led to you helping me with several visits. Then I finally had to get some physical therapy.
Right.
And had to ice it down. Once that was accomplished, I still had some knee and hip pain. And, I've been in and out of there a million times.
We adjust it,
I said, Doc, my knees are hurting, my back's hurting. Okay, so you adjust it all out. Yeah. This thing right here that's sitting just behind one of the cameras right now, amazing.
Yeah, so
amazing.
Far, been good, and we've seen really good results with people, and we're just excited about it because it is the only FDA approved laser device out on the market today. And we decided if we were going to bring laser into the office, we should probably get the best. And this is by far the best that I've seen so far.
I believe
as far as the testing goes, because these people actually, it's Erconia who actually makes this particular laser. They are leaders as far as advances in laser technology, and they have done the research. To get FDA approval, you have to do double-blind studies.
Oh my
you have
goodness!
To,
the hoops you jump through.
Yeah, so
you jump through 40 hoops and get tangled in the red tape.
Exactly, and so that's why we decided to go with them. And I put a little blip of it on my website at the very bottom of the first page. There, you can see about the chronic pain with lower back pain. We also do plantar fasciitis. I don't have that on there too, but. I'm going to put a link on my website at the very bottom there to the Erconia website that will take you. You can see what it does for feet too, because it's plantar fasciitis. It actually saves people from having to have surgery for that too. So
amazing.
Yeah, it's
even when
been
I was
really
over
good.
at the coffee pot at 6:55.
Yeah.
When I was standing there and facing you, where you're sitting over to the left here, it's just amazing. I can stand there and tell the difference between the two sides. One has been treated, one has not. It's amazing.
You can feel the difference and how it moves, and mainly you're going to increase your range of motion with it.
Yep.
You're going to be able to move with less pain, and it's going to just increase function overall. Pretty much what it does.
I believe it because I could tell a difference in the inset, and then when we go to the dog park, go to Walmart, whatever it is, the mobility has increased by probably 20, 23, 25%.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
Range of motion. It's amazing.
That is awesome, and in 2 visits, that's really good.
To see, my knee wasn't swollen.
Right.
But I just had that chronic
pain.
The fingernails on the chalkboard type of pain. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, just
that
aggravating.
That aggravating where... I can walk behind the mower, I can push the grocery cart, or I can take the dog to the park, but I'm, got to kind of limp around so I don't twist or break or hurt something.
Sure.
Man, I want to encourage you to try this.
Yeah, it does work, and it's something that's been pretty fascinating to watch, with people who I've had come in my office for quite a few years and try it, and they've seen some really good results. If we do this along with chiropractic adjusting, it makes it much better, because what the studies have shown is that after you use this, and if you'll see this on the Arconia website if you go there, then you continue to see the effects of it, because it continues to make the cells function at a faster rate, at a better rate. And for up to a year after you stop treatment, you're going to continue to get the effects of it. So,
this is Dr. Charles Osgood, Mountain Chiropractic, and we're going to go and we're going to have a little extended session here so we can get the set rebuilt real quick, to get the laser set up, the chair, the wireless mics and stuff like that. We're going to demonstrate it on my left knee. I've got my good jeans on today.
There you go.
Probably need to put another
rip them a little bit more.
Rip them a little bit more.
That works.
Anyway, we're going to run a few extra commercials. Once you stick around, you got to see this. If you didn't see it 2 weeks ago, this is well worth your time. And I want to invite people, it don't matter what your age is. I don't care if you're 95 years old and got some pain, you're still in good health. You got to try this.
Yep.
You got to try it. So we're going to take a commercial break. Be back as fast as we can with another laser treatment, this time on my left knee. Be right back.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
Nemus Pizza in Gassville, Arkansas is your home for national and international award-winning pizza. Nemus Pizza offers artisan-made award-winning pizza with only the freshest and finest of ingredients. Each pizza is made from scratch and hand-tossed at the time you place your order. And also check out their calzone strombolis, an oven-baked folded pizza stuffed with your choice of meat. Sauce can be on the side or included inside at your request. Nemus Pizza in Gassville, Arkansas, your home for award-winning pizza. With a large showroom of over 13,000 square feet, the Furniture Depot is your local choice for quality name brand furniture at prices anyone can afford. They carry a great selection of catnapper recliners, power recliners with lumbar support, and lift chairs. Check out Furniture Depot's variety of living room and dining room sets in various styles and designs. And don't forget about their mattress gallery featuring Serta, Symbol mattresses, and adjustable beds. Family owned and operated, that's Furniture Depot, located in the Ozark Shopping Center in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the Mountain Home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Do you ever feel like your butt's dragging and you could really use a lift? Ozark Diesel Off-Road. Ozark Diesel Off-Road has been installing lifts for over 25 years. They specialize in all your off-road vehicle needs, from general repairs such as engine diagnostics, clutch and brake repair, to custom fabrication like axle gears and lockers, leveling and suspension kits, and everything in between. So if your vehicle could really use a lift, head to Ozark Diesel Off-Road, located at 5051 Highway 62 East, or give them a call at 870-425-LIFT.
Why would I recommend Hospice the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either a terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
It's almost 7:35, and you can see I got my fancy jeans on today. Dr. Charles Osgood is doing this laser treatment. This is the Erconia FX3. 635. The only FDA-approved laser treatment.
Yep.
And I've been anxious for this because I know what it's going to do.
Yeah.
I'm so thrilled.
So what we're going to do is we've got it all set up, and then I'm just going to push the button start, and that's really all it does. And those lights that you see, those are basically just marker lights telling you where to kind of set the laser. That's not the actual laser light themselves. But what basically we do is we'll have the patient put these on, and
oh
then,
my,
yeah, that way they don't get any effects from the lasers. But what the laser will do is it will penetrate deeply into the joint, and it is, you know, a light beam that you're not going to see, obviously. But
so the laser frequency takes it above.
Yeah, it's not something you're going to see necessarily, and that's why they put the red marker lights in there so that you can kind of see where it's aimed and where it's focusing. But basically, you know, the treatment, like I said, varies. You'll have this one we're putting it on for 12 minutes. Some joints will just take 8 minutes. It just depends on where you're at and the size of the joint. But pretty much, it's, you know, plug and play. You stick the patient where you put it on the patient where it needs to go, and you're off and running. And
you see, this is the leg affected by the stroke from 13 years ago.
Okay.
And this is one that I've kind of drug along. You know?
Yeah. And so mainly what you're gonna see is typically when patients get up off a table, they'll go, yeah, it moves easier and it feels better.
And I can feel right now. I can feel
relaxing in there.
Yes, I can. Yeah. You know, I really can.
And that's typical. That's typical of what you're going to feel. And what I think is so special and so different about this particular laser machine is that it has 3 lasers going at the same time. Whereas most places that are giving laser therapy, you have like a handheld device where the person that's running the machine has to hold it on the area and kind of just in one spot, where this is covering a big, huge area, and it's 3 different settings, one different setting on each laser, so you're getting all different kinds of
I can feel it all the way down to the arch of my foot right now.
Can you?
And it's a very...
Do you feel any heat or anything?
No, it's very comfortable. I mean, this is... It's almost like a very minor massage right now.
Yeah.
Really is.
You shouldn't really feel too much, except maybe a little warmth, a little warming.
Yeah, I think maybe in the arch of the foot.
And that's about all you're gonna feel.
But it's a very relaxing feel.
Yeah, yeah. And when you think laser, you think something's cutting on you, but it's not. This is a different kind of laser. This is where you are actually you're just getting bombarded with light, basically, and it's a different class of laser than what they would use to actually cut on you. So.
Well, let me ask you, like, I'm looking at this left ankle, and back in 1981, I sprained that left ankle very, very bad. I mean, I was black and blue all the way up to that knee.
Yeah.
And so and perhaps you may have to have some therapy, but overall, basically all the doctor did in those days is put a soft cast on there and say, good luck.
Right, right. Well,
and it's still weak and that's...
There again, this machine works extremely well with the healing factor too. Like after you sprain it, or after you have a sports injury, you use the laser, speeds up your healing time, and it gets you actually back out on the field faster too, if that's what you need to do.
Scooter, weren't you talking a little bit about athletics?
Yeah, sports.
Yeah, it's football, wrestling, any of these contact, or even tennis or golf, anything that you're doing.
Okay, tennis elbow.
Tennis elbow. Yep. I have that really bad, and it's not from tennis. It's from getting there and adjusting people, all day long for years. And I tell you what, I've done 7 treatments on my tennis elbow, and when I first started the treatments, I had a flare-up, and I could barely even touch these tendons, and they were so sore. Now, full range of motion, no problems at all, really. So. It does extremely well for post-surgical healing too. Because,
really?
Yeah, there are several surgical centers that have bought these machines to use them post-surgery and to help speed up the healing time. Yeah. So it's a pretty fascinating, pretty amazing machine, and the uses of it, we keep finding more and more uses of it. The company themselves keep finding more and more uses for it too.
Well,
so.
I'm wanting, later on, I want to do that thumb right there.
Yeah,
that's,
thumb joints.
I wonder how it does on carpal tunnel. I bet, see the difference
Sure.
there and how swollen. Okay.
And it can help affect that carpal tunnel area too. I mean.
And so a person could actually possibly avoid surgical
Yes.
procedures on that.
Yeah, that's the idea. It has an FDA approval for not only lower back pain, but for plantar fasciitis.
That's like in the heel?
That's the heel, the foot, the
I've had
bottom
shots
of
in
the
both
foot.
heels. Oh.
Bottom of the foot, and I actually, there again, I have a spur on my Achilles tendon, which is not, it's not the bottom of the foot. It's different from plantar fasciitis, but I've been using it on my heel spur. I can walk just fine, and I can function like normal. So, it
So for
saves
this to have
people.
FDA approval, there's been some very extensive
studies, yes.
And they know it works.
They do. And so it's...
And see, all they had to do is do it on me, and I'd tell you right off the bat, save all that study.
Right. And if you go to the Erconia website, erconia.com, you can see some of the studies that they've done. You can see the machine in use and a lot of cool things about it too. So, basically, it's just one of those machines that you think, man, this is miraculous. But really, it's all about technology and what we can do with technology today. There's just so many things. You think about the old Star Treks and they waved this little thing over you and you were all healed up. But it may get to that point where we have so much technology that we can.
And I think too, Doc, with the CDC looking at the opioid epidemic, the painkillers, they're pointing more to chiropractic and physical therapy care.
Yeah.
And hand in hand, I'm a firm believer in both. I've had them both. I'm pain-free, pill-free. Well, almost I'll be pain-free after this.
Yeah.
But pill-free.
Yeah.
And that's a kicker right there
The
for
more
me.
you can do without meds, the better off you're going to be to your system. Because what the meds are going to do is they're going to affect the liver function and the kidney function, and over time you're going to destroy those areas in your body too. Not to mention, like you said, the epidemic of opioids and how addictive they are and how it just ruins people's lives.
I don't care what it is, whatever they're advertising. You got a 30-second ad for the pill itself, and then you got a 30-second disclaimer claiming all the side effects.
All the stuff that it's going to do to you. So, that's the thing. If the laundry list of things that it's going to make worse is there, why would you want to put that in your body?
Exactly.
I would not want to do that. So anything that we can add to our office to make it a pill-free, drug-free, surgical-free environment, that's what we do. And this is just a really cool addition that we've made, and we're pretty excited about it. And
it feels so good. I mean,
and we see results too.
I believe it. Amazing, simply amazing.
Yep.
Scooter, fall asleep over there?
No, I'm just watching a little laser go around in circles.
For sports injuries, like we talked before, if you want to increase your likelihood of getting back out there on the field faster, this is one of those things.
Okay, we've covered tennis elbow, the golf swing.
Yeah, golf swing. That's lower back, that's arms, all those things. So if you were to use
baseball pitcher.
Yeah, shoulders. I've used it on my shoulder. I have a bad one here. Actually, years ago, I actually fell on rollerblades. I was going down a hill too fast. Fell back on this elbow and shoulder and messed it up.
Jarred everything, didn't it?
But it's done extremely well with shoulders and elbows.
Now, I would think any of your full contact sports.
Especially football.
Yeah, with all that compression you're getting on making those blows and stuff like that, going and seeing a chiropractor, getting adjusted, it's going to help you keep moving correctly out on the field, help you to your body to recoup between those shots, and as far as taking the hits and stuff like that.
Correct.
I could see this on the sidelines of a football game.
Yeah, and this would be actually beneficial for that too.
I believe it. Yeah.
And like I said before, this doesn't take the place of chiropractic adjusting,
Oh, no.
But what it does is it helps to enhance the adjustment process, because what we're going to do is, if we use this first, we're going to let the tissues relax and let the tendons and ligaments relax even better than just trying to go in there and fight those tight muscles and tight tendons and ligaments.
So how does
when we
it,
adjust you.
does it somehow change the temperature inside?
It reacts with the cells inside. It's a photochemical reaction, and it speeds up metabolism basically of the cells. And so it increases the regenerative process of those cells. And when you speed up the function, you're going to actually get that stretching effect, where you're going to let that ligament and tendon relax and get it to where it will, move like it's supposed to again. Anytime you have scar tissue from an old injury, you're going to have shortening and tightening in that area. So what this will do is it will just allow it to relax and to
I can feel
open
it. It's just the most comfortable feeling in that leg right now.
Yeah.
From the inside out.
Yeah, yeah. And it's
okay. I'm gonna throw a curveball at you here.
Yeah.
We're talking about this laser going inside the tissues in there. Okay. Let's talk about a tumor.
Yeah.
Eventually, I think you're going to see how the laser
will
be better than the radiation, because you can actually get a pinpoint almost to the...
They might do something with that at some point. I know now that this particular class of laser won't do that. In fact, because this increases cellular regeneration, this particular one would actually make it worse.
Yeah.
But
so degeneration.
Yeah. So what they say is that there's more than likely research is already being done on
That's cool.
part of it. So
simply amazing. I want to encourage people not to be afraid of this thing, and this is why we've done it twice now on the TV program, just to be able to say, hey, look, this works. I am a believer in this thing.
Yes, it does
firmly.
A great.
Of course,
great
I'm a
job.
firm believer in chiropractic.
Yeah, and like we said, this is one of those things that we can help enhance our chiropractic care and our treatment. And hey, we're going to do whatever we can to do that. So,
all right, we're going to take a break, reset the set, and
There
we're
you
going to
go.
be right back more with Dr. Charles Osgood right after this.
Hello, I'm Charles Ferguson. Here at Mountain View Chevrolet, we still do business the old-fashioned way with honesty and integrity. And we have a good inventory of new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs from large to small. Our service department has all GM certified technicians, and our friendly salespeople are ready and eager to fit a car truck to your needs in a price range you can afford. We also have a lot full of pre-owned cars and trucks, program and new car trade-ins to choose from. So come see us at Mountain View Chevrolet.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
you've tried medications just cover up the pain, and you've tried dieting to help lose weight. Before you try something drastic like surgery to get rid of the numbness and tingling, why don't you try a better approach to health? Hi, I'm Dr. Charles Osgood, and at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we heal the whole person the natural way.
At Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we take a hands-on approach to chiropractic care, massage therapy, and nutritional counseling. Our 20 years of service has led to successful results.
When I come in to see Dr. Osgood, sometimes after one adjustment, I have immediate relief. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 adjustments.
I recommend Mountain Home Family Chiropractic because it really works and keeps me pain-free.
Mountain Home Family Chiropractic supports the community by donating to Mountain Home Food Basket and the Lions Club. Request an appointment with us today at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Excellence for your body and frame alignment.
$7.49. Wow. That's so
Feels
cool.
better already.
Oh, man. I've walked with a limp now for 13 years because, well, it's permanent brain damage due to the stroke. Well, I think I'm going to have to learn to walk straighter and just think about it because it works.
Yeah,
I mean,
and I could tell you did walk differently when you were finished with that. So I mean, it looks like
and
it's
just sitting
changed it
here,
already.
the SI joint is not hurting, and it was before. I mean, I sat down here about 6:30, 6:40, and wrote the prayer and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I just take it for granted, and I'm sitting there, wait a minute, what's different? You know, this
Right.
thing works. I really, really, really want to encourage folks.
Yeah.
You know, don't just take my word for it, and don't be afraid of this thing. Don't be afraid of
Yeah.
chiropractic care. He's not going to come in with a 2x4 and whack, 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 whack.
Now I could if people really want that. I
Well,
could do
yeah,
that.
I mean, you know, maybe Scooter. I mean,
I like it.
But the chiropractic adjustment, once you have the analysis and the diagnosis and the treatment plan, it's a very comfortable situation.
Yep.
And with the laser treatment, I mean, it just goes hand in hand.
Yeah, adding that just makes it a whole lot easier to treat a person's problems, and you know, if we utilize that along with chiropractic adjusting, we can really make a big difference.
Oh,
in,
no doubt. And
in how
pain-free,
people-
pill-free. You know, and like I said, when we're sitting in the chair out here and you're running the machine, we talk about the opioid pain medicine epidemic going on. And the CDC is now, okay, we need to look, and I'm glad to say that they're saying, okay, physicians, you need to refer to chiropractic
Yeah,
care. You
they
need to
are
refer
starting
to
to.
physical therapy treatments here, whether it's PT, OT, whatever it may be. But
Yep.
I think hand in hand, what you have here with chiropractic, man, that's,
In fact, the last time, a couple days ago, I visited my medical doctor, and they said, well, yeah, I heard about what you're doing with the laser, and, well, you know, what can that do? And, you know, I gave them all kinds of information and told them, hey, send them my way. So that's the key is just knowing that there's other stuff out there rather than having to take the pills all the time.
and I just can't get into taking all the medicine.
No.
Now, there's some instances where it may have to be done, but
Sure.
I'm so glad that the CDC and even perhaps the FDA, something like this, is looking. But I'm going to say it right here, follow the money trail. There's a
It's
lot
true.
of money in pharmaceuticals.
It's a very, very, very expensive thing, and there's a lot of money invested by those companies.
And I'm sure this is not a cheap little machine either, but it's money well invested
Right.
here. And over the years, you're going to help so many people stay pill-free, pain-free.
You bet.
Yeah, it's just...
I know. I
That's
can
the
tell
idea.
you because you and I have both been to Osgood and both have got
Yeah.
awesome results from the situation. I know a lot of it is it's about realigning everything, and it's about not just realigning it, but trying to get it to stay put.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest challenges that you've had with me is everything's so tight.
It pulls
So-
right back out of place.
Yeah, as soon as you kind of move it over, so now it's like, all right, we got to look at different ways to get things to relax.
Right.
So we can move them into place and let them settle into place.
Right.
And I could see where this machine would make
Oh,
a
man.
lot,
Huge
a lot of
difference.
benefits.
Huge
Yeah.
difference.
Well, from my perspective, and everything I do is automotive related. Even when I work on a radio or a tape recorder, you'll be surprised how much automotive technology is in electronics. And so
Sure.
I'm sitting here thinking, I go down to Kent Chevrolet or Chrysler or Ford and buy a brand new vehicle. Name a car, Chevy Impala, 0 miles. By the time it's got 40,000 miles on it, 2 years later perhaps, it's not as tight as what it was when I drove it off of the lot. It gets 60, 70, 80,000. You talk to Mike Sisk at Minute Mechanic and gets 100,000 miles. Your belt is starting to wear. Your spark plugs are starting to wear. The tires may be starting to wear. The tie rod ends, this, and this. And pretty soon, just a slow process of wear on the car.
Yeah.
Same thing with
our bodies.
The only real difference is, yes, things are not, with our bodies, not staying aligned just right. So you're getting uneven wear where you don't need it.
Look at the heels of your
But
shoes.
Difference
Yeah.
from the car, you're not getting looser.
You're
Everything's
getting tighter.
tighter.
Yeah, you're
Tightens
getting
it.
tight,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's holding that position that's
that would
not
be
right.
That would be the difference.
Yeah,
is everything tightens up.
That's where you need a machine like this and stuff to get things to loosen, to where he can go in and do his job and get it straightened up, get it to stay put. Allow your body to hopefully tighten up with everything in line, rather than tightening up with everything out of line.
Exactly. And, you know, like we said before, if you look at the website, mountainhomechiro.com, there'll be a lot of info that we've just put up there. We even put your show up at the top. There's there's a link on the left-hand side to the show we did last time on the Down in the Corner show.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah,
cool.
So, yeah,
there
we put that on there. And you can see a little bit more details. And like I said, going to the Urconia.com website, you'll see more details on the actual laser itself.
Fun.
Yeah.
That is so cool. That is so cool. Folks, I'm a firm believer in this. I mean, what more can I say? It's just, it is.
Try it.
I mean, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Real quick, the drought monitors have been updated as of 8 o'clock Eastern time today. We'll take a first look at Arkansas. We are now in Baxter County, a no drought.
No drought, wow.
We are a D0 abnormally dry in
What a change.
Fulton County and in Izard County, a little bit in northern Randolph and Clay, also a little bit in Carroll County and a little bit in Benton County, which is a D1 moderate drought, southern Arkansas, where they had some really dry conditions down there, Union County, Miller County, and Columbia County. And in Missouri, they still have a D4 and a D3 north Missouri River, northeast of Kansas City and along the Missouri River here.
It is a little smaller, though.
It's getting a little bit smaller, so. Once again, Dr. Charles Osgood, Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Call him at 870-425-4424. Talk to him. Get the analysis, the x-rays. He will show you your x-rays.
Yep.
And he will explain your x-rays. And then he will take that x-ray, compare it to a skeletal model that's about that tall, perhaps a little bit taller, and compare the x-ray to the actual skeletal model. And I think that's even movable to where you can show.
Yeah, I mean, show where the discs are,
how they should be.
Where the nerves are. And so we try to give you all the details that are going on with you. And then if I think laser is what's going to help you, I'll tell you I think we should recommend this. And if you need help with financing, we have that covered. We have a company that's great for that. They don't charge you an arm and a leg. You're not going to, be, having to get out tons of money for this care. It's something that it's going to be affordable for you. So.
And I would like to encourage, I'm a dad that has a son in sports.
Yep.
And if you do have a child in sports and his knees bothering him or his back's bothering him, get him checked out. Take him into Osgood. Let him look over, get things in line. Let him be a healthy player on that field or a healthy player on that mat.
Exactly.
It's a whole lot better off. And the whole thing is for that child to be able to keep playing down the road. And we just need to keep them healthy when they're out there and keep everything lined up. So I do encourage that.
It's true. And if a person that's an athlete does have a good alignment and remains in good alignment once a month, something like that, they're going to be able to do those sports a lot longer too.
And I do know firsthand Osgood is one that wants those kids playing those sports, wants them out on the field, wants them this and that.
Yeah.
So go and see him. He's going to make it where it's healthy for them to be out there and better on their bodies and better on everything.
That's right.
Fun. Mountain Family Chiropractic, 640 Highway 62 East. It's just down the street a bit.
Just down the street, 425-4424. Or like on the website, if you go on the website and then you see at the very top, there's an email us that goes right to me. If you just have a question, feel free to just send me a question about the laser or whatever. We love getting questions.
Such a different sitting here.
Yeah, it feels totally different, huh?
It does. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I really want to encourage folks, don't be in pain. Give Doc Osgood a call. Yep. I mean, don't, the fear factor, there's no fear factor.
No.
I mean, if I can sit here on TV doing this thing and you can see it live.
It doesn't hurt. It feels good.
It's amazing.
And if I could sit over here and watch Dale go through this, it's fine.
You didn't get queasy?
No queasy. No
problem. What, you faded a rare steak over there? Anyway, thanks to Dr. Charles Osgood for the second round of this. And I really want people to understand this is amazing. This is totally amazing. And I'm a firm believer in it. Call me, text me, whatever. I'm going to tell you honestly, what you see here is what I'm going to tell you when you call.
There you go.
So, anyway, Scooter, you got anything else, Doc?
That's it. I've said my piece.
Pretty much it. Right. Just give us a call. Don't wait around. Give us a call.
We got more rain possibly this afternoon, and so just be thankful for the rain. Hopefully, state of Missouri gets some too, so they get rid of that drought. See you tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody.